McGregor sparring Paulie Malignaggi, and knocking him out. I think it's genius marketing. And I'm going to let you see the videos yourself and argue amongst yourself if you think it means anything. I do not. Paulie Malignaggi is trying to mimic Floyd Mayweather's defense, kind of the shoulder roll thing he does, and it's not a very good job of it. So he's a sitting duck here. I don't think that's a small thing. Is that basically Malignaggi is a sparring partner. He is not here to hit Conor McGregor. He is creating and mimicking Mayweather's style with a shoulder roll, and therefore he's a sitting duck in the ring. I will say this, though. Here is the amazing thing that's happening with this fight for me. And I don't want to get too heady, so I'm going to simplify this as much as I can. UFC fans and American soccer fans are the two most loyal, in my experience, in America, because they both suffer from the same thing. UFC fans feel slighted by the media, and soccer fans feel slighted by football fans in America. And when young men, particularly young men, feel slighted, psychologists call it narcissistic injuries. It often, unfortunately, when you find young men in violent situations, psychologists will tell you it's because they feel slighted by a group, a people, a culture, a lifestyle, somebody else. UFC fans have always felt slighted and overlooked by the mainstream media and sports fans. So they grab and claw to their sport, and they are so outrageously loyal. That is awesome. What is comical about it is how delusional they are. UFC fans saw this video, and they truly believe Conor McGregor is going to knock out Floyd Mayweather in this fight and do it in the first, second, or third round. And that's not going to happen. This is the same thing. Look it up, psychological narcissistic injuries. When your self-esteem is punctured for young men, you lash out. It triggers a strong emotional reaction. Our soccer fans are just like this, is that they feel slighted, that we mock them, that we don't think we're Argentina and Brazil. It ticks them off, and they're delusional. Like, you talk to some of these United States men's national soccer fans, and I love the team, but they think we're Brazil, Germany. We're not close. Belgium. We're just now bridging that gap. What I think is fascinating, again, not to get too heady and deep in this stuff, about this fight. This fight's not just about Conor against Mayweather. It is really UFC fans against all of fighting, because they feel to a large degree this is their opportunity to prove to everybody, to validate UFC, when nothing could be further from the truth. You're going to lose this fight because the fighter involved was willing to virtually give up all his advantages for this fight. So when Conor loses, it does not speak poorly of the UFC. It does not even speak poorly of Conor McGregor. He is not a sprinter. He's a decathlete. Floyd Mayweather is the world's best sprinter, and the rules for this are all about sprinting. But when this video was released, the series of videos by Dana White this weekend, the reaction for me was, wow. This just validated UFC fans. This is what's going to happen to Floyd. This is a sparring partner doing a bad job of mimicking Floyd. This video means virtually nothing to everybody except UFC fans. Christine with the news.
No. Turn on the news. This